Okay, we're live with another Cartridge Club Hangout. It's just me and Eric so far. How's it going?
Hello. Good.
This might be short, or someone else could join, and it could end up going a decent amount of time. We won't know until it gets ahead. Anyway, how's it going?
Hang on. Sorry, my YouTube was running and I couldn't tell what was you talking or what was just the replay.
It's fine. I feel your pain. I just had to pause it myself.
Right. Well, let's see. What's going on? What's going on since last week? I don't know.
We could talk about that Sonic trailer.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, that's an odd one.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what to say about it. I mean, the Sonic character, is kind of freaky looking, right? It's
A
kind
little
of
bit.
strange.
Yeah, just like a little lanky for the character model. I wonder
Yeah.
how much of that has to do with like the motion or performance capture they were using. Like they
Yeah.
had to do that to use that method. But yeah,
Well,
the movie itself looks okay.
mm-hmm.
Like it's very 90s in that, and not just because it's Sonic. I don't know if you saw my post on Discord where I just said like it's like okay, this is really 90s because it's a video game adaptation that is based off of but barely reminiscent of the games.
Mm-hmm.
And on top of that, it's one where it's like probably like transported to another world, or like the character's an alien thing where they have to be from another dimension because they can't just do the game universe.
Yeah.
And even though they look like they are going to do a little bit of that, maybe from a couple of scenes in the trailer. And crap, what was the next thing? Yeah, that. But timely references that are somehow still dated sounding, which I feel like was a theme with those early adaptations where they try to make like references that people would like cool references for the kids to get, and
Mm-hmm.
it's just like a comes off like a how do you do fellow kids type thing. So it, like even though it's a modern reference, it feels dated still.
Yeah. Okay.
And then they top it off with Sonic putting in a cassette of Gangsta's Paradise and Jim Carrey as Robotnik.
Oh
So
yeah,
it's like,
that was.
how many 90s things can you stack up?
I wonder. It's true. It was a cassette, wasn't it?
Mm,
Why'd they do that? Do you think the movie
who
takes
knows?
place in the 90s?
I don't think so. No, because he makes a like a fitness tracker joke. Like he says, "Oh,
Oh
look, I have
yeah,
9 million steps today,"
it took 9 million
even though
steps.
he's not wearing a tracker. So it's like a oh boy, look at my wrist, I have to go
Yeah.
thing. Like
Yeah. Right.
a very random Doctor Horrible sing along blog reference. If anyone else gets that, but
Yeah. What was it? What was the reference?
Doctor Horrible sing along blog that Neil Patrick Harris and nah, it was just a web series.
Yeah. Sorry. No, I don't know. All right.
It's an odd thing. Yeah, like Jim Carrey works in it
Yeah.
as Jim Carrey, but like he looks decent enough as Robotnik when like they show when he's kind of like done more of the transformation.
You
But
mean at the
over,
very end there?
yeah, but like just in the midway point too, which was the one that leaked yesterday, that image where that would have been like more what I was expecting anyway.
Okay.
Where it was like he still has the hair and the goggles are up and he's got
Yeah.
the mustache and that's about all, other than the clothes.
Oh yeah.
But
I'm
yeah,
assuming that transformation where he's looks much more like Robotnik is like in the last 5 minutes of the movie,
maybe
where
like
like
that's
he's defeated and he's gone through something and now he's he's now
yeah,
the real Robotnik or whatever. He's been. I don't know. That's my guess. I took
yeah,
it. It was at the end of the trailer. I assume it's at the end of the movie. That doesn't correlate. I'm just saying.
yeah, and you can see like giant mushrooms in the background, so that might be in like the Sonic world.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I think the character for Sonic is a little bit bizarre. The rest of it seemed okay. I
Mhm.
don't know if I'll see it. I doubt
It
I'm
look,
going to go to the theater.
yeah, it looks kind of average. Like
Yeah.
it it shares the same feel as Venom does in a way, in that they both feel like they came out before Blade came out, or the
Really?
original X-Men movie. It's just kind of like before like decent adaptations of things started coming out.
Okay.
Like it's just like where people were still kind of figuring out how to do adaptations of comics and
Yeah.
games and
Right.
stuff.
Right. Yeah. Well, maybe it's going to be like, yeah, maybe it'll be a throwback, even if unintentional.
Yeah,
It'll remind you that, like it did. It already did. You already said it reminded you of the '90s. It's like
yeah,
a '90s movie made today.
which is appropriate for Sonic, but I just think like it has Spider-Man syndrome, where it's like good as that original Sam Raimi movie is, it's like when you know Spider-Man, like the eras of Spider-Man in the comics and everything, it's
Hmm.
very 60s, but it takes place in 2001. So it's like
Oh,
you've
right.
got the Golly G Peter Parker, the girl next door thing, very accurate Aunt May, very accurate J. Jonah Jameson, like doing what you would expect them to be doing if you picked up a one of the original 60s comics or 70s even,
I see. Yeah.
but it's in like 2001, so like it's that weird disconnect. It's a good movie, but I use that as a barometer because like it's one of those ones that everything is period accurate except for the period it takes place in.
Yeah. Right. Right. Okay. Well, I guess we'll see. When is that movie? When is this Sonic supposed to come out?
November.
November. Okay. Oh, what the hell? Maybe the kids will want to see it. I doubt it though.
Hey Steven in the chat.
Hey, Steven. Sure, he has some
He
things to say about it too.
says it's probably going to be awful, but
Wow.
Jim will be amusing. Yeah, he's doing his 90s shtick.
Yeah.
It kind of feels like Transformers a bit as well. Not just to say that because Steven's in the chat, but yeah, he says it's filmed locally, which is yeah, you can tell because Neil McDonough or whatever his name is in it,
Oh yeah.
who is predominantly in the Arrowverse, like Flash and everything TV shows. So that those are all filmed here. So like he's in
All
it,
right.
but it's kind of funny because it's got the military bent to it, and I just looked at
Yeah.
that like, man, if you want John Cena's character from Bumblebee, but you can't get John Cena, get Neil McDonough because he'll just work with whatever version of himself fits the costume he's wearing, and it'll play well. Like he just pops up in random stuff, but I like basically everything I've seen him in. He was Dum Dum Dugan in the original Captain America movie,
Yeah, that's right.
and if you've seen the DC TV shows, it's hit or miss with him. But like when he gets the character, it's interesting. He plays Damien Dark.
No, I'm not familiar with that. Okay.
Yeah, he can be like deadly serious or like kind of straight man comedy type thing.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
So he should be mildly amusing.
Yeah, I think he's.
Nothing else. Like if he's the straight man to Jim Carrey, as it seemed like in that
Yeah.
trailer, that'll work.
Yeah. All right.
It does kind of have a feel of like Sonic Adventure and like the later ones that did take place in like the human world ish.
Mm-hmm.
Played the adventure games '06. Not that that's a good reference point, but
I never played any of those.
and Sonic Sonic X was a cartoon that had a similar setting. So like there's precedent for Sonic interacting with people. It just usually doesn't go very well.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, I really don't know. Not familiar with those. Yeah, I always thought. No, I have nothing to say about it really.
Don't
I'm
worry
more
about it.
familiar with the Genesis games.
Mm.
I've been trying to. You know what? I will tell you this. I've been trying to find Sonic 2006. I know it's horrible, but I would like to. I'd like to own a copy that's not the Platinum Hits version, which is the only version I can seem to find.
I was just going to say, you've
Yeah.
been making a mistake if you've been passing it up specifically because it's Platinum Hits, because that's the fixed version.
Is that right? What did
Yeah,
they fix?
a bunch of like the bugs and everything. It's still a bad game, but it's not anywhere near as broken and buggy. Like
Okay.
it functions for the most part. But like
Really? And the other one didn't?
they didn't bother to patch it. They just, when they were releasing it on Platinum Hits, they put an updated version of the game on there.
Oh.
So that's actually the more desirable version.
Well, that's the one I keep seeing everywhere. All right.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'll look out for that one.
Yeah, I can never
It
find
shouldn't
it
be
when I
hard.
actually look for it because I want a copy too.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah. It's always on my list. I always, if I try to look around for it, but I don't always look for 360 games, so it's not something I always feel like flipping through when we go to these expos or anything. But okay, that's good to know. Good to know.
Steven,
but yeah,
what was the Silent Hill 2 thing? Steven said something about Silent Hill 2. The reference I was going to make was like Devil May Cry 3, but I don't remember what the Silent Hill 2 thing was.
Oh crap! Is the greatest hits version of Silent Hill 2 fixed? Because I have the regular version.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. He might be referring to like the Xbox version having different stuff in it. I think they had like a different subtitle for that too.
You're right.
But I have no idea.
Oh,
that had extra content, so it probably is that 360 version. Not 360, what the hell? Xbox version.
Original Xbox, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate when they, well, I don't hate it, but it always
confusing.
The greatest hits versions are I try to avoid them, but when they've got better content or bug fixes, then that takes precedent.
Yeah, it's one of those things where you won't know until you look it up. So they're invisible re-releases. It's weird.
Yeah. Like, there's an old PS4 game, PS2 game, Virtua Fighter 4. I forget the exact name. There were two, Virtua Fighter 4 and Virtua Fighter 4 something, and the second one only came as greatest hits because they wanted to launch it at a $20 price. And they did, for some reason, that's really, Virtua Fighter 4 Evolution was only a greatest hits version. And it adds new things from the regular Virtua Fighter, so I had to snag that one. Not that I play Virtua Fighter, but
yeah, that's a series I haven't really gotten into either.
Yeah, I just bought it because it's Sega, and I'm like, oh, I should get Virtua Fighter, but I never really played it.
I think one of the 360 or whatever titles was a Games with Gold at some point, so I have one. I just don't remember which. It might be a version of 5.
Oh yeah. On the 360. Yeah, it was one of the online ones. I think it was 5. I'm gonna check.
Yeah, I'm just going to the Xbox site to look that up. I'm just going to go on the Xbox site and see what they have.
Oh, sure. Virtua Fighter 5 online is probably what you have.
Final Showdown.
Oh, Final Showdown? Okay.
Yeah, it's Final... Nope, not Final Fight. Virtua Fighter 5. Final Showdown.
Oh, is that a
definitive version of Virtua Fighter 5 series? It includes overhauled fighting mechanics, new characters, new and advanced online multiplayer modes, and more.
Wow.
I could not have fumbled that read any further.
That's fine. Yeah, I've got that one too. Great. But yeah, I haven't really played any of them. Boy, yeah, I'll tell you, man, Twitter went nuts today with that Sonic thing.
Yeah, that's going to be a thing for a while.
I'm seeing it, yeah. Oh, here it is. Yeah, you know, I watched the trailer twice, never even paid attention to the fact it said November. It's just bizarre.
Yeah, and apparently it's very similar to a movie called Hop that also had James Marsden in it with a 3D animal.
I saw that. I saw a tweet about that, and I remember that movie now. Yeah, it's like about a bunny. I think it was about a.
Yeah. I never saw it, or I don't have any recollection of it. But it's probably better than that. What was that other one that they did recently. Based on like that book series
animals?
or whatever. Another rabbit movie. Or is based on like classic books and like a cartoon or something. It's really a popular one. I just can't remember the name of it.
Watership Down?
No. Although that is a thing, I think. I think they did remake that.
This is like a movie with rabbits and live action humans, or?
Yeah, Steven says Zootopia, but that's not it. I'll just look it up.
Oh,
But
Zootopia.
AOS in the chat.
Hey guys. Get good.
What in the hell do I even search for this? Like CG rabbit movies?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how you're gonna find it.
Yeah, I'll just go to IMDb and search Hop because it'll probably be in the related.
Yeah, good, cool. No, we're trying to think. He says there's another movie more recent than Hop that was another. I don't know, CG
based on
rabbits.
a really popular franchise that it resembles not even slightly. I wouldn't be shocked if no one remembers it because everyone's just removed it from their brain.
Yeah, I don't know what. I'm hoping to remember it when you figure it out. But you say it's based on a really popular franchise. It involves rabbits, and it's more recent than Hop.
Yeah,
like the last couple of years.
Yeah, I can't even find a related thing on Hop. It's almost like no one gives a crap about that movie, so it's not a great jumping off point.
No. Movies about
Peter Rabbit, thank you.
Oh, Peter Rabbit. Okay. That one I don't know. That was a recent movie. Didn't know that.
At 2018.
Really? Well,
starring James Corden, Domhnall Gleeson.
Oh, really? Jumping point. Yes. Good joke.
I didn't even mean to do that, so the bad jokes just come naturally for me, I guess. It's actually rated higher than Hop is on IMDb.
I gotta look up this Hop.
1.5 points.
Is Hop like a Easter movie, or am I just?
Oh, I'm sure it is. The Peter Rabbit thing is based on like the Beatrix Potter.
Yeah. That. E.B., the Easter Bunny's teenage son, heads to Hollywood determined to become a drummer in a rock and roll band.
Oof. At least it shows the drumming too, because I find that trailer beat funny where he's using the missiles to drum on the other missiles.
Oh yeah,
it plays almost exactly like the trailer beats of the drumming ant from Ant-Man and Wasp and the drumming octopus from Aquaman. So it's like drumming animals are just a trend in blockbuster film now, I guess.
Really? All right. Oh wow! They got David Hasselhoff. I'm gonna have to see this Hop movie. You got James Marsden, Russell Brand, Hank Azaria, Gary Cole, Hugh Laurie.
Yeah, and a 5.4 out of 10 on IMDb.
Let me see. Yeah, you're right. All right. Well, I don't know. I got some talent in this.
There are CG animal movies that I still need to see that are actually supposed to be good, like Zootopia, but like the Paddington movies are supposed to be pretty good, and Christopher Robin would probably be worth seeing just because it's kind of like Hook, but for Winnie the Pooh.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, my Melissa grabbed it for the kids and from the library, but I think I missed my shot to watch it. I think it had to be returned already. But I definitely would have sat down and tried to watch Christopher Robin. That seemed interesting.
Melissa says you guys have actually seen Hop.
Well, she may have. Oh, Steven doesn't like my reading. Have we seen Hop? I don't remember seeing that, babe. I don't remember that one. But when did it come out? Let me see. Hop came out in 2011, so yeah, we had little kids then. I don't know, maybe I saw it. Put it out of my head.
Steven, your library doesn't have Bumblebee yet?
Oh, I gotta see
I guess
that.
that is relatively recent still. I must be spoiled with a library that gets things almost immediately.
Oh, we still have Christopher Robin. Add Bumblebee to the list, Melissa. And Willow. I've never seen that, and I want to see it. I guess I want to see it now that they did the Willow cast.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen that one. Yeah, Bumblebee is good.
I hear good things. I hear things.
Like it's still like the Bumblebee version where it's like the kind of pacifier mouthed radio talking version. But
really?
Minor spoiler, he does talk for like the first 10 minutes of the movie, and then the thing happens, and then he's the rest of the movie. But it's basically like kind of E.T. Iron Giant kind of feel.
Yeah, okay.
So that works for that.
Okay.
Like I never really minded that version of the character so much as the movies he was in.
Yeah.
Like, there was a cartoon.
Something? Or did Bay just come up with that? Like why? Like Bumblebee, like I used to watch the cartoons in the 80s.
Yeah.
Bumblebee spoke. You didn't have to speak through a radio. That was like Wreck-Gar who did all the TV talk stuff. So what was the deal with that? Did that come from something, or did Bay just make that up?
I think Bay just decided on that because it was treated like kind of a pet character.
Yeah,
it was almost like Sam's dog in that movie. It was weird, but in those movies, I should say. But there was a cartoon that came out later that kind of blended several kinds of Transformers stuff, but like it borrowed the aesthetic from the Bay films, but kind of more of a Pixar twist on it. And that had that version of Bumblebee in there, and that was good. Transformers Prime.
Oh yeah, I remember hearing. Yeah, I remember. I think I watched one of the episodes, like the first episode of that.
The Pixar humans take a little getting used to, but as a kid's show, it's really good. Actually, it's a little dark. Like in like one of the early episodes, one of the characters gets killed off and turned into a dark energon zombie.
Yeah,
by Megatron.
I seem to remember that.
Creepy.
And like, I only saw one episode or two, but I seem to recall it ended with somebody being killed. Could be wrong.
Could be the episode or the series?
Well, it might have been a 3-part.
Yeah, if it was the first few, it was probably it's Cliff Jumper that gets it.
Yeah, okay. I don't really remember how much of it I saw, but
I think the major reason they killed him off is because he was voiced by The Rock. I think a different solution was don't cast The Rock.
Yeah, right.
Just in terms of his paycheck, not so much like lack of desire to have him in it. I had no idea he was the voice of that character. Even they didn't play it up whatsoever, so it was weird.
Yeah, it is weird.
Yeah, it says cheaper not to have a voice actor for Bumblebee. Random voice crack.
Poor Cliff Jumper.
Yeah. He didn't used to, but now he does apparently.
Yeah. I had one of the variants of Cliff Jumper growing up. He was the yellow color variant, which I didn't care for, but it definitely wasn't Bumblebee. I can tell you that.
Was it that weird Bumble Jumper thing where it was the yellow variant in Cliff Jumper's packaging? Like in the package he's yellow, but on the backing card it still is red.
I think so.
Yeah, because that was just a random variant they did.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I thought Bumble Jumper was somebody else, but in any case, I had a yellow Cliff Jumper. The tech specs were Cliff Jumper. The model shape was Cliff Jumper. The face was Cliff Jumper. He was just yellow and not red, which I hated. But
this is the only Cliff Jumper I have.
Huh?
This is the only Cliff Jumper I have, which not the best. He's one of the tiniest, thinnest figures I have.
Yeah.
One of the first ones I got too, but in terms of like newer ones. The kicker with this is not to play off the joke that there was a character named Kicker in one of these Transformers things, but I think that was Armada. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
This mold was also used for tailgate, which works so much better because it's like that. This is the design they used for tailgate in the comics. So,
Oh yeah,
if I had this, but it was tailgate, I'd be fine with it.
but it's not. It's Cliff.
Yeah, and if I had this tailgate mold, but as Cliff Jumper, I'd also be fine. This might not actually be Cliff Jumper. This is Wind Charger. I got those mixed up because they're both.
Oh, Wind Charger. Yeah, Wind Charger and Tailgate were the same models in the original G1. They were just different colors. Yeah, I remember that.
So I have the inverse versions of both of them.
Okay.
Irks me.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I remember those. I think I had the original Tailgate, but he's long gone now.
Yeah, they actually put the original one out with one of those the re-releases of the originals too.
Did you see Joe put out a video earlier within the last few days showing off his Transformer collection. He's got some nice re-releases.
I might look that up. I've never gotten around to watching any of his stuff.
Yeah, that's all right. Just he does a whole thing where he pulls his Transformers out of his closet or something, and he's got a couple of nice ones.
I don't remember which variant this one is. I pulled this one off because it's also a red variant of Bumblebee, but it's not Cliff Jumper. Is I want to say Goldbug, but it's not a gold character. So maybe Steven can tell me who this one is. But I don't remember. I like the paint job on it, but it's just like I already have this as Bumblebee, so
I don't know who that is.
What else can we talk about? Roadburn. Steven says. Who's that character?
Steven knows.
Yeah. Relatively recent figure, so it's not shocking.
Roadburn, huh? Okay.
Got that in the lot. That's why I have like so many like recolorings and stuff of characters I wouldn't otherwise pick up. Meant to get rid of some of them, but I haven't.
I've been having the urge lately to rewatch the 1980s Transformers cartoons.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why.
Well, there's actually a very easy solution to do that, and it's free. It's this streaming service called Tubi, like Tubi.tv, Tubi.
Yeah.
It's ad supported, so it's like occasionally an ad will play. Usually not in something that's like 20 minutes. But like I watched a movie on there the other day and a couple ad breaks played, but not until like an hour in, so it's not very bad.
Oh.
But
that's cool.
I'll drop that in the group chat.
Cool.
If you had a bunch of Transformers on there, I'll just pull up the Transformers page.
I actually own the DVD, so it wasn't really going to be a problem other than switching the DVDs after every 3 episodes or whatever.
Yeah, do you have like the regular case version or like the big Matrix of Leadership edition?
No, I don't have the Matrix of Leadership one. I have the ones where they were in like silver boxes. And they split the series. Like they did like each season came in two parts.
Yeah.
It's like one of the, as far as I know, it's one of the first releases of the Transformers cartoons on DVD. And I remember like when they were coming out, I was paying attention to the release dates.
Is the Rhino release?
Yeah, the Rhino. That's
right. Okay, so it's not Shout Factory.
No. Don't tell me. The newer ones are better.
They are. I don't remember what. I think the Rhino ones did odd things to it for some reason. But that might have just been menus in part. I think their release of the movie was the one that was kind of janky for some reason. But
the movie? Yeah.
But there's the link there. I just did the search for Transformers so you can see what else they have of it.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I think I've been seeing this 2B thing on my PlayStation.
Mm-hmm.
So you can do you have to register?
No. The only thing you lose out by not registering is you can't like track your progress accurately and add them to like a queue.
Okay.
But if you just keep it in your head where you're at, it's fine. I don't think there's a paid variant of the site, so.
Cool. Let's see here. So season 3. Yeah, look at this. Five Faces of Darkness. I probably shouldn't play it while I'm on the stream here. This is cool. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate it.
No problem. I've been using this site to watch like some of the original Japanese versions of the Power Rangers shows. Super Sentai, they've got a bunch of it on here.
Okay.
But like they've got G.I. Joe as well, I think.
Well, yeah. I mean, if it's ad supported, I guess that's okay.
Mhm.
I can probably live with that. I'll give it a try. Very cool. I was on Voodoo. I have Voodoo, some digital movies on Voodoo, and I noticed they were doing some free movies with some ads. So I watched European Vacation, which I haven't seen, and I forgot to mention that in our latest video. I watched European Vacation, which I hadn't seen in a long time. Not one of my favorite vacation movies, but it was good to see it again after 15 years.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen that one at all.
Yeah, it's all right.
I think I've only seen Christmas Vacation.
Oh, well, the first one's not bad. Christmas Vacation is the one I've seen the most because I watch it at least once a year. Can you hear the yelling in the background?
Very quietly, it's fine.
Okay. Man, that microphone's really picking up because I can barely hear it, but I know what's going on. It's bedtime for the kids, so there's always a little bit of yelling at bedtime. I'm probably gonna have to go in about 5 minutes, fitting that.
Yeah. Hopefully someone else jumps in by then.
Yeah, well, if they don't, I guess you got the evening off. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with the Hangouts, man. No one wants to hang out.
Yeah, it might be in part like I just didn't put as many links out as I usually do this week.
Yeah,
Because I'm transitioning to the Discord thing.
that's right.
So, like, I didn't do the one where I put the tweet out with all the mentions of everybody, so it gets the notifications out. I did put it in that group chat, but that's about it. Other than the Discord itself.
Okay.
That's fine, I was. It's a bit of a late start anyway, so. Anything else you want to cover before you have to go?
Me?
Yeah.
No. No, no. I don't have anything, man. I usually call in here and just listen to people. So I don't have any pickups. I don't have any. Nothing new is going on. You know, trying to play Shenmue.
Hmm. Yeah.
That's it, man.
All I've got for pickups is like Blu-ray copy of House of Flying Daggers and a Batman comic. So not
Cool.
super interesting. Good stuff, but not super interesting.
No. Yeah. All right. All right. You want to just call it then? Maybe I'll just go now.
Maybe I'll just give it like
Stick
a
around.
few.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just like maybe turn the camera off for a few minutes, see if anyone joins.
All right, man. Well, thanks for hosting this.
Yeah, no problem.
Appreciate
Thanks
it.
for jumping
Sorry
on.
it's such a dud tonight, but
It's fine. Some weeks
it
that
was.
happens.
Oh yeah, he's let me just read the chat real quick. Cartridge Club Live. Yeah, I missed that yesterday. Yeah. Yeah, all right. All right. I'm gonna go then. All right, thanks.
Okay.
Thanks, Fitnat, and I'll see you next week, okay?
Okay, see you.
All right, take care. Bye.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave it until top of the hour to see if anyone joins in the next few minutes. Any questions or anything from the chat? I was actually looking at Phantasy Star on Switch, even though I already have it several other places because of the auto mapping. I need to play that at some point. Ability to speed things up, like increasing the entire game speed, or just like the battles? Interesting. Yeah, that would definitely increase the speed of grinding. Yeah, the Switch version is 25% off as well, so tempting. Annoying to have to like re-buy stuff in several different collections and everything, but if it's offering that much more, it's kind of hard to resist. Wish I had bought that instead of Lightning Force. Not a bad game, but just not something I can really play for very long because I suck at it. Also, an option to increase the XP gain from battles. That might be a little too cheesy for my tastes. Yeah, virtual racing is another interesting one. Don't know what they could really add to that to make it more interesting. It's a decent racing game. Yeah, they go on sale frequently enough. It's not really advisable to buy them day one, especially if you can build up some coins to offset it even more. Yeah, better graphics and draw distance would definitely make virtual racing better, but it's still virtual racing, so I'm just like I'm not familiar with it enough to know like what other gameplay tweaks or modes or races or anything that would make it more interesting than just kind of like an outrun type thing. I'd have to assume it would be the arcade port, so like why release the Genesis version at this point? Unless you have both on there. Yeah, there does not seem to be any other kind of activity going on with this hangout tonight. Yeah, I'm literally looking through Kotaku trying to find other things to talk about by myself, so that's probably not a good sign. Okay. I think I'm just going to call it for the night. This is around when we'd end anyway if we had a normal show. So, thank you guys for hopping on in the chat, and thank you, Eric, for hopping onto the call so we could actually get a little episode out. Not that this is a show, but whatever. Good to have a discussion on Sonic trailer and all that. Okay. Hopefully, better luck next week for this. See everyone then.